So this is 1.2.6. It says we roll a red die and a blue die, and we want to know what's the probability that the red die has a strictly greater value than the blue die. Now strictly greater just means that it has to be greater than. It can't be greater than or equal to, so we want the red to be greater than blue. So again, strictly greater just means we don't want anything equal. So to do something like this, it would be easier for me to draw out a chart. So I'll put like my red up here, and I'll put my blue die over here. So my red die, I can get a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. Blue, I can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. Okay. So now I want to figure out of these, so I could get like a 1 and a 1, I could get a 1 and a 2, a 1 and a 3, etc. So there are 36 possibilities here, and I need to figure out which ones would have red greater than blue. So for 1 and 1, that wouldn't work. But if the red is 2 and blue is 1, that would work. If red is 1, or 3 and blue is 1, that would work. Red 4, blue 1, that would work, that would work. Let's see, we'd have 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, etc. So at this spot with 2, 2, that's not going to work, okay, because then they would be equal. But if red is 3 and blue is 2, then that would work. And you'll see I would kind of have this pattern. So you can write them all out to convince yourself. And to be precise, I better make sure I write out a few. So I'm going to at least write out the 1, 1, 2, 2s up to 6, 6. So this one would work right here if red is 6, blue is 5. But at 6, 6, red wouldn't be blue anymore, or red wouldn't be higher anymore. So now count up how many are actually greater. Again, write out each combination for you if you're not sure which ones you were supposed to circle. But circle everything where red is bigger than blue. So that gives me 5, 9, 12, 15. So I think 15 out of a total of 36. So 15 where red is higher. So the probability that red is greater than blue would be 15 out of 36. So again, there are 15 ways that the red would be greater than blue. So the probability of red greater than blue would be 15 out of 36, because there are 36 total. Now, if it asks you for the probability of the complement, the complement is everything that wasn't included up here. So that would be the probability that blue, or let's keep it the same way, the probability that red is now less than or equal to blue. So if you circled all of those, everything where it's less than or equal to, then you would find that should be 17 out of 36. You wouldn't actually have to do that work though, because you could just remember the complement rule. So the probability that R is less than or red is less than or equal to blue would just be 1 minus the probability of what we found up above. So 1 minus 15 out of 36 gives me 17 out of 36. Sorry, no it's not. I shouldn't try and do arithmetic in my head. If you actually count them all up, you get 21 out of 36. And 1 minus 15 out of 36 also gives you 21 out of 36, which simplifies to 7 out of 12. Sorry, that is the correct answer if you do the arithmetic correctly.